What is the person using? On track. Fertilizing the crops is the correct answer.
It is the process of growing plants and raising animals for food, clothing, and other useful products.
You got it. Your choice agriculture is right. Dash is the process of applying controlled amounts of water to plants at needed intervals. Great job, irrigation is the accurate answer. Dash is a farm tool for loosening or turning the soil before sowing seed or planting. You chose plough, and it is correct. Fertilizers are dash substances supplied to the crops to increase their productivity. Well reasoned. Chemical is the correct choice. This is made from animal dung and dead leaves to provide nutrients to the crops. Correct response. Manures is the most accurate answer. Dash is the most efficient water and nutrient delivery system for growing crops. Strong choice. Drip irrigation is the right answer. A versatile machine designed to harvest a variety of grains is called dash. Smart move. Combine harvester is an accurate answer. What did the farmers in the village do together during harvest time? Sharp thinking. Celebrated with feasts is the right choice. Pesticides are substances that are meant to control dash, and weeds. Exactly. Pests make sense, and it is right choice. What role do community gatherings play during the farming season? Nice selection. They foster collaboration is the correct and valid answer. What did Baskerville use to signal when the soil needed watering? Right again. Croton plants is a valid answer. Seeds that were forgotten and dismissed from Damjabai's field.
Excellent choice. Both A and B is the right answer.
Which crop is used to spin on spinning wheel by Mahatma Gandhi? Nice work. You chose cotton, and it is correct. What dish is mentioned that is made with vegetables and spices? Bravo, ala is the answer. Nowadays, farmers use dash to increase the fertility of the soil. Good job. Your answer fertilizers works well here. Dash have to be sprayed on the crop to protect it from insects. Excellent. Chemicals is a brilliant choice. Process of making natural fertilizer using earthworm is called. Valid point. Vermicomposting is true. Dash is the process of gathering a ripe crop from the fields. Nicely done. Harvesting is a solid answer. Which traditional method is mentioned for preserving seeds? Perfect. Storing in clay pots is the correct choice. Numpke is a combination of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Clear logic. Your choice true is sound and 100% true. Dash are used to plow the fields now instead of bullocks. Correct. Tractors is the right answer. A machine used for separating grains from harvested crops. Smart pick. Thresher is the correct choice. The cultivation of bajra and jowar crops were replaced by. Solid response. Cotton is a valid choice. Dash is the process of loosening and turning of the soil. Well picked. Ploughing is the correct answer. What did Damjabai use to protect the seeds from insects?
You're right. Neem leaves is the correct answer.
The unwanted plants which grows with the crops are called?
Right choice. Weeds is the best answer.
This is related to farming. This is celebrated in Punjab.
Good thinking. Baisakhi is the right answer. Which leaves protect seeds from insects used by farmers?
Great thinking. Neem leaves is the right choice.
A dash plant gives signal that the soil has become dry.
Well done. Cropton is the right choice.
What happened to the farming practices over the years?
Well picked. They changed significantly is the correct answer.
What is the primary benefit of using bajra in farming?
You chose resistance to drought, and it is correct.
What did Hasmukh's son Perish choose as a profession?
Correct response. Truck driver is the most accurate answer.
Baskerby used this plant to signal about his soil.
Perfect. Croton is the correct choice.
Seed driller is a device that dash seeds for crops.
Smart move.
Sows is an accurate answer.
The outer covering that protects a seed is called?
Good thinking. Seed coat is the right answer.
Dash is the decomposed form of plants and animals.
Valid point. Manure is true. The name of the farmer in this story is Damjabai.
Nice work. You chose true, and it is correct.
Which of the following is used to plow a field?
Nicely done. Tractor is a solid answer.
Which seed is narrating the story of the farmer?
Great job. Bajra is the accurate answer. What type of seed is the narrator in the story? You're right. Bajra seed is the correct answer. What did Hasmukh use to pump water for farming?
Right choice. An electric motor is the best answer.
Dry leaves and vegetables peels can be used as? Great thinking. Manure garden is the right choice. Dash is used to protect the seeds from insects.
Nice selection. Neem leaves is the correct and valid answer.
Cash crop farming is the growing of food for.
Bravo, sale is the answer. Which among these is a festival of harvest?
Solid response. Onam is a valid choice.
Farmers used dashi as manure in olden days.
Exactly. Chow dung makes sense and it is right choice.
Hasmukh used this method for irrigation.
Well done. Canal water, dam, hand pumps is the right choice.
In which seasons are kharif crops grown?
On track. Monsoon is the correct answer.
I am the friend for the farmer. Who am I?
Excellent. Earthworm is a brilliant choice.
Krishi Doshan is a program related to.
Strong choice. Farming is the right answer.
The main food crop of Kharif season is?
Well reasoned. Rice is the correct choice. What is the meaning of the dish Andia? Sharp thinking. Upside down is the right choice. Damjabai lived in the state of Dash. Clear logic. Your choice Gujarat is sound and 100% true.
Plant which grows without seeds dash.
Right again. Potato is a valid answer. Which of the following give no seed?
Good job. Your answer milk works well here.
It is used by farmers in irrigation.
Smart pick. All of these is the correct choice.
The quality of plant depend on seed.
Correct, true is the right answer. Tractors are used to dash the soil. You got it. Your choice level is right.
Some of the farmers also grow dash.
Excellent choice. Cotton is the right answer.
What is the first step in farming?
Smart move.
Preparation of soil is an accurate answer.
Baisakhi is a famous festival of.
Great job. Punjab is the accurate answer.
Chilies came to India from dash.
Good job. Your answer South America works well here.
The idea of Velcro was given by.
Valid point. George Mestrel is true.
Which are farmers' best friend?
Strong choice. Earthworm is the right answer.
The bajra seed was stored in a.
Bravo, wooden box is the answer. Farmers store grains in dash.
Well reasoned. Granaries is the correct choice.
The insectivorous plant is.
Solid response. Nepenthes is a valid choice.
Undiya in Gujarati means.
Right choice. Upside down is the best answer.
First step of farming is.
You're right. Preparing land is the correct answer.
Where is this story from?
Excellent. Vangam, Gujarat is a brilliant choice.
Main crop of Punjab is.
Good thinking. Wheat is the right answer.
Undiya is a kind of.
Correct response. Stew is the most accurate answer.
Farming depends on.
Clear logic. Your choice all of the above is sound and 100% true.
8 Undiya is a.
Perfect. A vegetable dish is the correct choice.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
Nice work. You chose Contact Narai and Chengder on Facebook and it is correct.